Yes, good evening to all once again. Today we have joined in Dhamma discussion, Dhamma reading, uh, and Dhamma growing, we can say, because in these Dhamma talks we gain understanding of Dhamma. Before beginning, we will start by paying homage to the Lord Buddha, enlightened one. Now we will pay homage, and you can all recite me along with me. Namo Tassa for 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddham dhammam sangam namasami. Yes, today like I have selected reading from Anguttara Nikāya, Book of Force. I will be sharing the screen. Yes. There is one very good website which I have seen recently. It is Kusalasa Upasampada. It is a website where I got all versions of all Dhamma books in one click. I have downloaded all the Dhamma books. I will show you these suttas. These are the files which I have downloaded, and it has some Kindle version also. If someone has Kindle, and they can directly put these files into them so that they can view in Kindle version also. Yes, this is Anguttara Nikāya. Yes, this is a translation of by Bhikkhu Bodhi. We'll go to AN. We are planning to read 4.111. It is with Kesi. I will check with Kesi. Yes, Book of Force. Book of Force. We want to go to Kesi. The clouds. Yes, with Kesi. It is 492. Now we are at page 385. 490. Yes. We want to read this with Kesi. Yes, Nanda madam, you can start reading. Yes.
Kesi. Then Kesi the horse trainer approached the Blessed One, paid homage to him, and sat down to one side. The Blessed One then said to him, Kesi, you are reputed to be a horse trainer. Just how do you discipline a horse to be tamed? Bhante, I discipline the kind of horse gently, another kind sternly, and still another kind both gently and sternly. But Kesi, if a horse to be tamed by you won't submit to discipline by any of these methods, how do you deal with him? Bhante, if a horse to be tamed by me won't submit to discipline by any of these methods, then I kill him. For what reason? So that there will be no disgrace to my teacher's guild. But Bhante, the Blessed One is the unsurpassed trainer of persons to be tamed. Just how does the Blessed One discipline a person to be tamed? I discipline one kind of person gently, another kind sternly, and still another kind both gently and sternly. This, Kesi, is the gentle method. Such is bodily good conduct, such the result of bodily good conduct. Such is verbal good conduct, such the result of verbal good conduct. Such is mental good conduct, such the result of mental good conduct. Such are the devas, such are human beings. This is the stern method. Such is bodily misconduct, such the result of bodily misconduct. Such is verbal misconduct, such the result of verbal misconduct. Such is mental misconduct, such the result of mental misconduct. Such is hell, such the animal realm, such the sphere of afflicted spirits. This is the gentle and stern method. Such is bodily good conduct, such the result of bodily good conduct. Such is bodily misconduct, such the result of bodily misconduct. Such is verbal good conduct, such the result of verbal good conduct. Such is verbal misconduct, such the result of verbal misconduct. Such is mental good conduct, such the result of mental good conduct. Such is mental misconduct, such the result of mental misconduct. Such are the devas, such are human beings, such is hell, such is animal realm, such the sphere of afflicted spirits. But Bhante, if a person to be tamed by you won't submit to discipline by any of these methods, how does the Blessed One deal with him? If a person to be tamed by me won't submit to discipline by any of these methods, then I kill him. But Bhante, it isn't allowable for a Blessed One to destroy life. Yet he says, then I kill him. It is true, Kesi, that it isn't allowable for the Tathāgata to destroy life. However, when a person to be tamed won't submit to discipline by the gentle method, the stern method, or the method that is both gentle and stern, then the Tathāgata thinks he should not be spoken to and instructed, and his wise fellow monks too think he should not be spoken to and instructed. For this case is killing in the noble one's discipline. The Tathāgata thinks one should not be spoken to and instructed, and one's wise fellow monks too think one should not be spoken to and instructed. He is indeed well slain, Bhante, when the Tathāgata thinks he should not be spoken to and instructed, and his wise fellow monks too think he should not be spoken to and instructed. Excellent, Bhante. Excellent, Bhante. The Blessed One has made the Dhamma clear in many ways, as though he were turning upright what had been overthrown, revealing what has hidden, showing the way to one who was lost, or holding up a lamp in the darkness so those with good eyesight can see forms. I now go for refuge to the Blessed One, to the Dhamma, and to the Sangha of bhikkhus. Let the Blessed One consider me a lay follower who from today has gone for refuge for life.
Yes. When I started reading this sutta before today, like I thought how Buddha is saying here that I kill him when one doesn't allow. Then it was clearly explained below that how blessed one is using this word as killing. Here, killing is something like having non communication to him, non communication to a person's who doesn't follow or doesn't get tamed with there'll be no communication, not to be spoken to the persons who are not following in a either the way stern method or gentle method. What do you say, Nanda madam?
Yes, you're very right in saying that. I mean, with our practice, with the 6-hour practice, it made an enormous difference to my mental well-being and also to the physical well-being. Listening to the true Dhamma by a true Sambuddha, I personally think it is so vitally important for our well-being on a daily basis. I felt prior to practicing Siksa somehow that I was playing the wrong game in life. When I started practicing Siksa, it was so very clear to me that I was playing the right game in life, and slowly and gradually I was moving from suffering into contentment. So listening to the true Dhamma by a Samma Sambuddha is vitally important.
Yes, madam. It is very good analogy where here the analogy is like how horse getting trained and how we should get trained. It is clearly explained here. And what explaining here, it is core film message of the sutta is the sutta beautifully supports Bhante Vimalaramsi's central point. Liberation happens through understanding, kindness, and non-craving, never through force or aversion. Training the mind means knowing when to be gentle, knowing when to be clear and firm, knowing when to let go completely. All of it is done without hatred, without judgment, and with wisdom. One sentence TWIM summary: the Buddha trains mind the same way we practice TWIM, with kindness, clarity, balance, and the wisdom to let go when clinging will not yield. A very good explained like analogy of how to train basically gentle or stern method. The general perspective, what we can say. Yes, next one I will be reading. Sindhu, do you want to read? Yes, you can read, Sindhu.
One one two. Speed. Because possessing 4 factors, a king's excellent thoroughbred horse is worthy of a king, an accessory of a king, and reckoned as a factor of kingship. What for? Rectitude, speed, patience, and mildness. Possessing these four factors, a king's excellent thoroughbred horse is reckoned as a factor of kingship. So too bhikkhus, possessing four qualities, a bhikkhu or a student is worthy of gifts, worthy of hospitality, worthy of offerings, worthy of reverential salutations, an unsurpassed field of merit for the world. What for? Rectitude, speed, patience, and mildness. Possessing these four qualities, a bhikkhu is worthy of gifts, worthy of hospitality, worthy of offerings, worthy of reverential salutations, an unsurpassed field of merit for the world.
Yes, I will be opening Bhikkhu Sujato version also, because in Bhikkhu Sujato the words which are used is very simple enough. What I feel so. We have number discourse 4. This is with Kesi. Yes, with Kesi. Yes, you can read Sindhu.
Mendicants, a fine royal thoroughbred with four factors, is worthy of a king, fit to serve a king, and considered a factor of kingship. What for? Integrity, speed, patience, and sweetness. A, a fine royal thoroughbred with these four factors is worthy of a king. In the same way, a mendicant with four factors is worthy of offering dedicated to the gods, worthy of hospitality, worthy of teachers' offerings, worthy of veneration with joint palms, and is the supreme field of merit for the world. What for? Integrity, speed, patience, and sweetness. A mendicant with these four factors is the supreme field of merit for the world.
Yes, actually here I could able to understand the word integrity, speed, patience. Integrity is what I feel is in ethical or like following a precepts or Shila. I could not able to relate how the speed is connected with this sutta. Or patience, as we know, we need to be patient. Patience leads to nibbana. And sweetness is mentioned. What Nanda madam, can you elaborate how these words are being written? I will ask ChatGPT also for getting this info.
Well, I do agree integrity is keeping the precepts and living a virtuous life.
Yes.
And sweetness to me is loving kindness and gentleness and softening that tension and tightness that we feel when our mind is on unwholesome states. A patience to me is we must have the patience to consistently practice the 6R method, and it does pays off. Bhante Vimalaramsi says life is meditation, meditation is life. So I do make an effort to practice 6R while I'm practicing sitting meditation, and as well as walking meditation, as well as while I'm doing my daily task in daily life. Speed.
Yes, you can read, madam, here.
Often meaning responsiveness or quickness of understanding, meaning speed does not mean rushing, it means being quick to recognize and respond skillfully. For a mendicant, quickly, not just when the mind is distracted, quickly applies right effort, recognizing, releasing, relaxing, resmiling, returning, repeating, understands instructions and puts them into practice without resistance. In TWIM terms, this is being quick to recognize craving and let it go, rather than indulging or suppressing it. The faster one recognizes craving, the less suffering is created. Patience Kanti, meaning patience is endurance without irritation, not grim tolerance. For a mendicant, patient with painful feelings, unpleasant mind states, and slow progress. Patient with other people, conditions, and one's own imperfections. Does not demand results or control experience. In meditation, patience allows the mind to stay relaxed and open. Impatience tightens the mind and strengthens craving. Bhante often emphasized that impatience is a form of craving. Sweetness, gentleness, friendliness, kindness, meaning sweetness refers to a soft, kind, non-harsh quality of mind and behavior. For a mendicant, speaks gently and acts kindly, has a mind inclined toward goodwill, metta. It is easy to be around, not abrasive or intimidating. In TWIM, this is essential. TWIM is based on a loving kindness and a smiling mind. Sweetness shows that craving is weak and the heart is open. A harsh or dry practitioner has not fully understood the middle way. Summary. These four qualities together describe a balanced, awakened direction of practice. Integrity keeps the path straight. Speed prevents proliferation. Patience allows wisdom to mature. Sweetness ensures the practice is rooted in non-craving. Such a mendicant, the Buddha says, becomes a supreme field of merit for the world because their mind is increasingly free from craving and radiates peace, clarity, and kindness.
Yes, very nicely explained, madam. What do you say, madam?
Yes, these four qualities are essential to our practice. I think we do cultivate and develop these
Yes.
four qualities when we do practice the 6R method. To me, the 6R has the effect of purifying our mind gradually, and we naturally lead a virtuous life when we practice 6R method. It's because I think we weaken our unwholesome states and we strengthen our wholesome states. And there is a natural inclination in the mind to practice 6R because the body and mind feel so good. It's a very pleasant state to experience when we practice the 6R because the mind is radiating metta, maitri, loving kindness all the time, or making an effort to radiate loving kindness all the time. And we do have the understanding yes, this is the right path. So therefore, we will have the patience and the motivation to keep on practicing the siksa by relaxing the tension and tightness in the body and relaxing that pressure and heaviness in the mind. And loving kindness is a very pleasant experience, and loving kindness, metta, most certainly does have a very profound transformation effect on the body and mind. So this is very, very true.
Yes, madam. Initially, I thought how the speed is being mentioned here, but I could able to realize what speed is here. Really very good understanding. And I thought the sweetness is related to loving kindness. It is true enough. Now I request Chaya madam to read next one.
Can you all hear me?
Yes, yes, madam. We can hear, madam.
I have to start from the bhikkhus, right?
Yes, madam. 113.
Yes. 113, Goad. Bhikkhus, there are 4 kinds of excellent thoroughbred horses found existing in the world. What 4? 1. Here, bhikkhus, one kind of excellent thoroughbred horse is fed and acquires a sense of urgency as soon as it sees the shadow of a god thinking. What task will my trainer set for me today? What can I do to satisfy him? Such is one kind of excellent thoroughbred horse here. This is the first kind of excellent thoroughbred horse found existing in the world. Second, again one kind of excellent thoroughbred horse is not stirred, does it acquire a sense of urgency as soon as it sees the shadow of a god, but it is stirred and acquires a sense of urgency when its hair are struck by the god thinking, what task will my trainer set for me today? What can I do to satisfy him? Such is one kind of excellent thoroughbred horse. This is the second kind of excellent thoroughbred horse found existing in the world. Third, again, one kind of excellent thoroughbred horse is not stirred, nor does it acquire a sense of urgency as soon as it sees the shadow of a god, nor when its hair are struck by the god, but it is stirred and acquires a sense of urgency when its hide is struck by the god, thinking, what task now will my trainer set for me today? What can I do to satisfy him? Such is one kind of excellent thoroughbred horse. This is the third kind of excellent thoroughbred horse found existing in the world. Again, one kind of excellent thoroughbred horse is not stirred, nor does it acquire a sense of urgency as soon as it sees the shadow of the god, nor when its hair are struck by the god, nor when its hide is struck by the god, but it is stirred and acquires a sense of urgency when its bone is struck by the god thinking, what task will now my trainer set for me today? What can I do to satisfy him? Such is one kind of excellent thoroughbred horse. This is the fourth kind of excellent thoroughbred horse found in the existing world. There are 4 kinds of excellent thoroughbred horses found existing in the world. So too, bhikkhus, there are 4 kinds of excellent thoroughbred persons. found existing in the world. What for? 1. Here bhikkhus, one kind of excellent thoroughbred persons hears. In such and such a village or town, some woman or man has fallen ill or died. He is stirred by this and acquires a sense of urgency. Stirred, he strives carefully. Resolute, he realizes the supreme truth with the body, and having pierced it through with wisdom, he sees it. I say that this excellent thoroughbred person is similar to the excellent thoroughbred horse that is stirred and acquires a sense of urgency as soon as it sees the shadow of the god. Such is one of kind of excellent thoroughbred person. This is the first kind of excellent thoroughbred person found in the existing world. Again, one kind of excellent thoroughbred person does not hear. In such and such a village or town, some woman or man has fallen ill or died. Rather, he himself sees a woman or a man who has fallen ill or died. He is stirred by this and acquires a sense of urgency. Stirred, he strives carefully. Resolute, he realizes the supreme truth with the body, and having pierced it with the wisdom, he sees it. I say this is excellent thoroughbred person is similar to the excellent thoroughbred horse that is stirred and acquires a sense of urgency when its hair are struck by the god. Such is one kind of excellent thoroughbred person. This is the second kind of excellent thoroughbred person found existing in the world. Again, one kind of excellent thoroughbred person does not hear. In such and such a village or town, some woman or man has fallen ill or died. Nor does he himself see a woman or man who has fallen ill or died. Rather, a relative or a family member has fallen ill or died. He is stirred by this and acquires a sense of urgency. Stirred, he strives carefully. Resolute, he realizes the supreme truth with the body, and having pierced it through with wisdom, he sees it. I say that this excellent thoroughbred person is similar to excellent thoroughbred horse that is stirred and acquires a sense of urgency when its hide is struck by the god. Such is one kind of excellent thoroughbred person. This is the third kind of excellent thoroughbred person found in the existing world. Again, one kind of excellent thoroughbred person does not hear. In such and such a village or town, some woman or man has fallen ill or died, nor does he himself see a woman or a man who has fallen ill or died, nor as a relative or a family member of his fallen ill or died. Rather, he himself is stricken by bodily feelings that are painful, racking, sharp, piercing, harrowing, disagreeable, sapping one's vitality. He is stirred by this and acquires a sense of urgency. Stirred, he strives carefully. Resolute, he realizes the supreme truth with the body, and having pierced it through with wisdom, he sees it. I say that this excellent thoroughbred is similar to the excellent thoroughbred horse that is stirred and acquires a sense of urgency when its bone is struck by the god. Such is one kind of excellent thoroughbred person. This is the fourth kind of excellent thoroughbred person found in the existing world. These bhikkhus are the four kinds of excellent thoroughbred persons found in the existing world.
Yes. Chaya madam, do you want to explain?
No, Sachin sir, I would
Yes.
not be able to explain
Oh,
this. Can you please explain
yes,
it?
I can explain, madam. Actually, basically, what it is like horse trainer trains to goat. What I feel goat is something. I will show the photograph. Goat. I think goat is something. They may be pulling like thing. What I feel so. I think this photo may be illustrative. Horse goat photograph. I think this is the one, madam. What I feel so. There is a pulling of horse.
That's what it seems like in all the pictures. That is what is coming up.
Yes. Basically, here what they are comparing, I think we got chart in chart. It's something a whip of a horse with yes, whip of a horse is something to be beaten up. Yes, this is the one thing. Yes, like while training, I think they may be using the whip. Very rightly said. Pai has rightly said. It is that in first instance, for training, in first instance, it is saying that when some skilled thoroughbred like some horse which is got fully trained and well aware, only while seeing the shadow it gets alert that what should be done to my trainer, like what should be done today. She gets mindful. We can use the word mindful for them here, that they will be mindful whenever they see the shadow. Second one, they get mindful, like they get alert when the whip, which is shown now, it's get to struck to his hair when like beating to horse, we can say. That is second instance. Third instance is where it is stuck by the goad, in the sense it is stuck to the skin. What I feel so here. And fourth instant it is stuck to its bone directly. These are four instances where the horse gets alert when for training. Similarly, what is comparing is, first thing is comparing when we hear someone in village or town gets ill or died. What happens is, it creates for some of the people, it creates a sense of urgency, what we call it as samvega towards Dhamma, for realizing the truth. And they practices, what we can see is they can practice, they may, by knowing this fact that someone has fallen ill or someone has died, they get realized that we should strive earnestly towards the Dhamma or towards the path. This is the first instance. Second instance is, he directly sees that someone is ill or someone is died, and he earnestly strives in the path for realizing the supreme truth. Third case is something where he could able to see the direct case of his relative or his family member having fallen ill or died, and he acquires a sense of urgency for realizing the supreme truth. This is the third case. And fourth case is something where he himself gets fallen ill or died, and he realizes himself that he need to strive to acquire to realize the supreme truth. What do you say, Nanda madam?
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. In my case, I have noticed my neighbors, they get old and they get ill and eventually they do die. And also realizing that my father passed away and my mother passed away. And not only that, all my uncles and aunties passed away. So there is a spiritual urgency, samvega, that Paul G has a number of times talked about the realization that we are not going to live forever and we are going to die one day. So there is when especially at my age, when we get older, there is a spiritual urgency naturally happens because there's a realization that I'm not going to live forever. My life is short. So make use of every millisecond, as Bhante Vimalaramsi says. Life is meditation, meditation is life.
Rightly said, madam. Like what I can say is like by way of seeing these things, we get realize that we need to develop some sort of samvega by ourselves, because nothing we will be carrying in this world after this world. The first case which we are explaining was the shadow of the god. A shadow of the god, that is the natural wise practitioner. Because only by showing the shadow, the horse gets very alert. And TWIM takeaway is very sensitive to impermanence. Quickly understand this is how suffering works. Let's go early before craving becomes strong. Apply the 6 hours easily and consistently. That means even at the earliest stage of craving only, then we need to apply the 6 hours. Hair struck is something the observant practitioner. It needs direct experience, not just hearing. Begins to practice sincerely after seeing suffering firsthand. Next, the personally affected practitioner requires strong contact. Like TWIM takeaway is strong attachment must be shaken. Suffering becomes personal before urgency appears. Practice is motivated by emotional pain. Bone struck is only practices seriously when personally overwhelmed by intense pain. Like there may be the cases where some students may realize only when they personally experience something, then only they start walking on this path. It happens. Practical reflection is ask yourself gently, do I notice tension early? Or only when it hurts a lot? How quickly do I recognize craving? How soon do I relax, soften, and smile? Early recognition is less suffering. TWIM trains you to become more like the fast first horse, not through force, but through awareness, relaxation, and kindness. Very well explained. What do you say, Nanda Madam, Chaya Madam?
Yeah, you're
Very,
absolutely right. The key thing is if we can notice the tightness at the beginning as quickly as possible, then we have the opportunity to relax that tightness and tension. I guess for us, it's a repeatedly practicing 6R. There is we do notice there is a natural slowing down, and therefore we can become much more aware of this tightness and tension in the body and mind. So you're right, as early as possible, we recognize and realize and this tightness, tension, which is craving and clinging. If we can relax that and smile, then the rest is plain sailing. Absolutely right. Yes.
Yes. Yes, madam. Now we will be reading some of the quotes from Bhante Kusala. He posts very good quotes, madam. I sometimes follow the quotes. Yes, madam. You can read, madam. Yes.
Some religious doctrines, many conspiracy theories, and countless explosions of anger at home and in the workplace begin with one question: who's to blame? Ideas of punishment and revenge and even forgiveness often grow out of this same question. From who's to blame, a hard-edged world of black and white emerges. A false peace may come from saying we are all to blame. A false humility may come from saying I am to blame. A false sense of responsibility may come from taking the blame. Blame itself is not the sole cause of human conflict, but it is a contributing factor. Wisdom begins when the question changes: what has contributed? What is contributing? What will contribute?
Yes, ma'am. Next one, madam.
Wise attention nourishes what is wholesome. From that nourishment, well-being grows. Have a blessed day. Your life is as good as your mindset.
Truly. Very good said, madam.
Intentions. I am calm.
Yes, morning intentions. Yes.
Morning intentions. I'm calm. I'm present. I'm grateful. I'm healing. I'm loved. I'm joyful.
Yes.
The moment you let go is the moment everything aligns. You can only win when your mind is stronger than your emotions. Sending love and blessings your way. Many of you are experiencing extreme cold weather and substantial amount of snow. Stay safe and remember everything runs its course, including the weather.
Yes.
Sending love and blessings to everyone today.
Yes. It is when, like, recently in US there is a snowfall, heavy snowfall, and recent past in Sri Lanka there was a flood. What we can say, a typhoon we can say. Because of that, many damages have occurred at Sri Lanka. Kusala, Bhante Kusala has helped. Its group has helped many people. Yes, this one we can read. Yes, ma'am.
Open your mouth only if what you're going to say is more beautiful than silence.
It is very deep understanding sentence, madam. What do you say, ma'am? Yes, I
I'll
think.
share something
Yes, madam, you
before.
can share. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, before I had learned the practice, no, I used to speak quite often. I can wherever there is something, I'm ready to talk. Only
Okay.
after the practice, naturally, I have become silent, and now I know when to open and when to close. I mean, when only speak when it's needed, and I could relate to this quote very well that sometimes we are not mindful of whether there is really need to speak or no. So being mindful and creating that awareness has helped a lot in many things.
Truly, madam. Actually, what happens is really I too wonder about this one. As we go on practicing, what happens is slowly, our understanding level gradually grows, and we could able to know what to do at this moment, what not to do. What do you say,
True,
ma'am?
very true.
Yes, really, very. What do you say, Nanda, madam?
Yes, I agree with you there. I distinctly can remember before I started practicing Siksha, I always have something to say. But since starting practicing Siksha, everything is slowly and gradually slowing down, and I'm experiencing pauses and, as you say, silence to think and just notice, and then allow everyone to talk, and then in the end say something which is more beneficial, and there is a distinct difference, especially in me, the prior to practicing Siksha and after practicing Siksha. It's I feel as if I'm living a very different life actually.
Yes, truly said, madam. Yes, Gopinath sir, do you want to say something, sir?
Hear me?
Yes, we can hear, sir.
Nelson Armstrong, in his one of his speech in the Arahant, he says to count this dependent origination 12 links up and down. Then your understanding will improve according to him. I tried this method, but it's found very effective.
Okay.
Your understanding level really increases after that.
Truly. Seeing the links of dependent origination.
Yes, yes, up and down one or two times. Then in his speech, the Arhand, he has mentioned this.
Okay, you are talking about his book of books or Dhamma talks.
Dhamma talks.
Dhamma talks. Okay, fine. Good, sir.
Especially in old age, people get struck up in the level of understanding. So old people, it is good, refreshing.
Truly, truly. Dhamma talks are really good. I think now we will share the merit. We can all read together the sharing merits. May suffering ones be suffering free,
Suffering free,
and the fear struck fearlessly.
fearless, fearless be.
May the
May the
grieving shed
grieving
all
shed
grief,
all grief,
and
and
may
may
all
all be
beings find relief.
relieved.
May all beings share the spirit that we have
That
thus
we have
acquired for the acquisition of all kinds of
God,
happiness.
of
May
happiness,
beings inhabiting space and earth, devas and nagas of mighty power, share this merit of ours.
may
May they long protect Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you all for joining. It was very good session. Thank you all. Wishing all happiness. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.